Hello, welcome back to It's Me Vick. So today's episode is how to make an English classical fruit cake for Christmas with a twist of my own. Come, let's get to it. To make this fruit cake, you need 200 grams of all-purpose flour, 200 grams of dark brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of mixed spice, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of golden syrup or you can use molasses, 200 grams of butter, half a teaspoon of almond flavor, half a teaspoon of brandy flavor, half a teaspoon of lemon essence, 1 egg. This is nuts, cashew nuts, 100 grams. You can use almonds or walnuts. 100 grams of pitted dates. 100 grams of pumpkin preserve. 100 grams of red cherries. 100 grams of green cherries. 100 grams of sultanas. 100 grams of raisins. Now, this is mixed peel or citrus peel, 100 grams. This is ginger preserve, 100 grams. And this is something called Chow. This is also 100 grams. So first, let's get all these mixed fruits chopped finely. So you can put it in the food processor or you can just old school method it. Just chop it, roughly chop. Cashews are chopped. Add that into a large bowl. Now let's get the dates chopped. This. Now, let's add the sultanas and the raisins. And let's chop the cherries now. Mixed peel, ginger preserve and chow. Let's get those chopping everything together. Chop all that. So all the dry fruits, the nuts and everything is now chopped and they are in the bowl. Let me go and wash my hands and then we can get the butter and the sugar beating. So now we are going to mix the butter, the sugar, egg that batter, make that batter and then mix it with the mixed fruits. Now to make the batter, I'm using, as I said, 200 grams of this is really good quality French butter. This is 200 grams of butter, good quality butter, that's the best. A good French brand would be ideal. Now into this 200 grams of butter, we add 200 grams of dark brown sugar. And we need to beat this till everything is creamy. Okay? Okay. So this is 5 minutes of beating. This should be enough. Now let's add the egg to this. Now let's add the egg. The salt. Mixed spice. Half a teaspoon of lemon essence, half a teaspoon of Brandy Flavour, and half a teaspoon of almond flavor. Now to this you add the golden syrup as well. If you have molasses, use that. I don't, therefore I'm using golden syrup. Molasses would give a good flavor and color. Now just mix everything using a spatula till everything is combined, and then we can use the beater. Now it's time to use the beater and get everything well incorporated. Everything is well incorporated. Now it's time to add the flour. This is, as I said, 200 grams of all-purpose flour. You need to sift it before we add. Okay, now using the spatula, mix everything. Right, now to the batter we add all the dry fruits that we've chopped. So I've mixed everything well. Now it's time for the cake tin. So this is an 8-inch round cake tin. I've lined it with baking paper at the bottom and on the sides. Make sure you cover it well because this could be a sticky cake. So you need to cover and you need to line it properly so that there won't be any problems when you remove the cake. Now into this, let's dump in our cake batter. Make sure you press as you pour the batter because this needs some help getting into the corners, because if not like a normal cake, it needs to be evened out properly. cake is done. Now we need to bake this on 120 degrees C if it is a fan. If it's not a fan, then it's 140 degrees for about 3 hours. So it's a slow bake. Make sure the temperature is correct, because if not it can get burnt. So mine is a fan forced, therefore 120 degrees for 3 hours. So let's get to the oven. I've added. Mine is only till 1 hour, so I'll be doing it 3 times. The cake is baked well. See? So this cake took exactly 3 hours and 10 minutes of total bake time. Now let this cool well, and then we can remove that onto a cooling rack. Let's place it off and flip it. Let's flip the cake. Hit it a couple of times and gently remove. The cake is done. Remove this gently. See? Now let it cool. Once cool, we'll put this onto a serving dish, and then we have to feed it with alcohol. So I'm going to put the cake on this. Carefully transfer. Okay, just lift it and slide this underneath. Done. So the cake is done, the fruit cake. Now we need to feed it with brandy or whiskey, whatever you like. But before you do that, a toothpick or any sort of skewer or anything, make small holes gently on the surface. Small holes, and any alcohol, I mean brandy or whiskey or even some red wine would be fine. Gently feed it. You can feed it for days or even one day, it's up to you the amount of alcohol you like. So gently make sure it gets soaked before you add another spoon. This is the best way to feed rather than soaking the fruits in alcohol prior. I find this method to be more effective with the alcohol, because I find that when you soak the fruits in alcohol and when you bake it, the alcohol gets evaporated, so it won't be that effective if you want a good boozy cake. Try this method. You can feed it gently. You don't have to feed everything today, but over the days, if you make this cake at least 5 days before, then every day, little by little, you can feed it and let the cake soak. There you go, a classic English fruit cake for Christmas with my twist. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and this recipe. Try this cake out for this Christmas and do let me know how you liked it in the comment section. If you are new, please don't forget to subscribe. Share this video, like, and also don't forget to comment. So until I see you guys next time, this is your Vick signing off. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye. Take care.